And we're joined by Corporal Mike Gauthier at the Kelowna RCMP. There was this 6-day focus on shoplifting, and 47 people got arrested. Can you fill us in on what you're able to do to catch shoplifters?
Yeah, the frontline workers in this particular project are the LPOs, the loss prevention officers. We work closely alongside them. We communicate either over radio or cell phone. Just when a theft is occurring, it's their responsibility to conduct surveillance, whether that be on foot or on CCTV cameras. When they observe the theft, they let us know, and we're essentially on standby waiting outside for the suspect to come out.
Right. Okay, so places that have an LPO, so we're talking about larger stores, right, that would have staff for that sort of thing?
Yeah, a lot of the larger stores in town and across the country have security personnel, whether that's loss prevention officers or just security standing in the store. But they are the larger establishments.
And is what we're seeing here, are these thieves that work in groups that go in there with a distraction plan, or what are we looking at generally?
I mean, there are some cases where suspects will work in pairs or in threes. I think the majority were individuals acting alone, but we have seen some cases where they are working in pairs. Those are usually in the smaller stores, where one person will distract the employees or the manager while the other commits a crime. In these particular cases, it's usually a larger store, and they will select the items over several minutes, conceal them, and then exit the store without paying.
And it looks like a good number of them are people that have criminal records. They've been doing this.
A lot of them are known. A lot of them are known to us. A lot of them are repeat offenders, and that's what we're really trying to target. Are those who are not, they're not getting the picture, right? And so it's an opportunity for us to reintroduce them or keep them in the judicial system where they have accountability and they have to answer to that.
Right. So these LPOs you refer to, the people who are employed by the store to watch for this kind of thing, I don't want to get into a big legal lesson here, but they're not actually allowed to make that arrest, are they? They can't take people down. What is they can, I guess, grab for the product or keep the shopping cart.
So the Project Barcode, it comes from Vancouver. VPD introduced the program, I forget how long ago, but the idea was to mitigate the amount of violence and assaults on the LPOs. Their job is to stop people for theft, invite them back in the store, and then produce them with paperwork and recover the items. There have been many cases where there's an act of violence as a result of that. And so this project was designed to have us support them and be there ready to assist and to prevent these incidents of violence from happening.
Right. So I guess that's what this event was all about, was making sure that the LPAs knew there was an RCMP member nearby, and so you could work in. But that's a luxury they don't always have.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are some cases where these individuals or suspects have weapons, and they're not equipped in order to protect themselves or defend others, and so that's where we step in and ensure there is no violence.
Yeah, that's a tough job for those people doing that. You did it yourself, you were saying?
Yeah, years ago in Ontario.
Yeah. But I'm sure they're glad to have your support. And do you think this kind of thing, are we going to see this again, another one of these Operation Barcodes?
It'll continue. So our main focus is to reduce property crime, and we want to be present in our community, and being in the stores with our counterparts, the LPOs, it goes a long way. It emphasizes a safe environment for them and the employees and our business community. They reached out, expressed their concerns with these shoplifting incidents, and sometimes there's violence. And so by us being there and helping them hand in hand is the best thing that we can do right now.
Terrific. Thanks for that, and thanks for this. And thank you for watching Kelowna Now.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.